What's up, guys? And I'm back with another banger. What is goody, gang? Now today I'm coming back with a little bit heavier, even though I don't know why, because I'm actually kind of pissed off about this right now. So today I'm going to be telling you a story time, of course. I'm trying to think. I was just like tossing and turning, thinking about what I could do to, let this story sink in a little bit. I wanted to take some time from it so that way I can get all my thoughts and process together, so it doesn't look like I'm rambling a lot lately, which is actually what I've been doing in a lot of my story times. Now I'm back as I look back. And today we are going to be telling you about this vacation trip and how my weekend is going. So this is basically going to be past tense. Now, before we dive on into why I didn't go to this vacation trip, I feel like y'all are here and y'all are ready to get into this banger, but you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. That's a pretty big issue for Waylon. I'm going to need you to hit the subscribe button. Also, I'm going to need you to show some more support, hit that like button. Follow all my socials, that way you get to stay more in tune, even though I don't know what please stay in tune with my Instagram. It just got hacked, which I will get into that later. Yes, my Instagram got hacked, so I have another one. If y'all do follow my Instagram, it's just another dot and an underscore to make it a little bit different, than the past. But if you do come across my Instagram and they're trying to send you some Cash App or scam you, do me a favor, block and report that account so that way I can get it down and hopefully I can get most of my followers back, which has been working a lot, actually. I have been getting some of my followers back. Lastly, after you hit that, or after you do all those things, I'm gonna need you to hit that notification bell after you hit that subscribe button, so that way you get notified every time when I post a brand new video, because you do not want to miss an upload. Banger after banger after banger after banger is coming out all 2022, and you don't want to miss an upload. First prank is coming next week, so I want you to be ready for that. Now, with all that being said and all out of the way, I said we go ahead and get into this story time on why I haven't went to this vacation. I don't know if I'm ready for this. So I'm been thinking about where I should start, and honestly, I think what better time than it is to start when my family found my YouTube channel. That video is posted. Y'all can go look at that one if y'all really want to get the full story and background on why this is. So, we've been planning, I just wanted to let y'all know, we've been planning this for a while. So the trip just randomly spawned out of nowhere in April, which is not nowhere near far from when the whole found my YouTube channel thing happened. So my dad sparked the idea, of course, because he wants to be, the brilliant thing he is. He calls me into his room. So when he calls me in his room, he's over here saying, look, I know you probably don't want to, spend time with family. And I'm like, well, you may have to add that extra detail because that's messy as fuck. But continue. So he started saying some shit like, well, we're planning this trip and I don't know if you want to go, but I'm just saying you should think about it. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Since when are y'all dying another day? As far as I'm concerned, y'all always want to say, well, cherish all the moments you have, because you never know when I'm gonna die or when I'm gonna pass away. Why are you thinking like that? I don't want to think like that. I want to think that I could have just as enough time as we are alive. And every time when I try to spend time with you, you always want to go into Christian shit and some stuff, and I'm like, you're never gonna change. There's really no point in me going. But my optimistic ass thought, you know what, maybe I'll have a change of heart, maybe they'll come around. So I decided to leave him on a maybe, and he said, well, let me know, because we're planning on ordering tickets to Orlando. Wait a minute, Orlando? That place, the place that I wanted to go to as a child, and you're going to take me now that I'm 18? No, thank you. Now, let me tell you why my response was that. The reason why my response was that was because I've always wanted to go to Orlando or Disney World ever since I was a little kid, but my parents haven't had the funds to go. But they had enough funds in the past where, my older brothers could go and my older cousins can go. And for some reason, when me and my sister jumped into the picture, we were kind of not having as much money as we usually do, which is something I'm really confused about, knowing damn well that y'all had all this money then, why can't y'all have this money now? As selfish as it sounds, it's kind of a normal reaction for me. Why would I want to go waste time from me making money to go hang out in a vacation where I used to want to go? Hence, used. to water parks and shit. That's not fun to me no more. I don't want to go to no damn water park. Like, what the hell? I don't want to. No. I'm adulting a little bit too fast, but yeah, no. Yeah, no. That wasn't it. So I was just kind of still giving him like the maybe answer. Then I decided to tell him no, I think a couple days after. So when I told him no, he was just saying like, why are you sure? Like, we're gonna have some fun. And he said, well, you really need to spend time with people because it makes no sense how you have to shut yourself off from the world. Nigga, I'm making money. The hell? If I shut myself off from the world, I would have my door room locked 24/7 and I would not come out at all. That is shutting off the world. I wouldn't be going to school. You kind of exaggerated a little bit there, and not me to get technical, but it's just he making it seem like I'm just some fucking poor sap who just sits in this room all day doing nothing. Like, I'm making money, and whenever I'm not making money, I'm trying to, build my platform up, give myself a social image, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm over here trying to hang out with friends, and you want to go take me on a trip that I wanted to go to when I was little. Yeah, no thank you. So he started off, he said, well, you're gonna go anyway. And I'm like, oh, no. You're not doing this shit again. You're not doing this shit. Actually, I don't even think he said that. Let me backpedal a little bit. I'm speaking out of anger. He said, well, you should go. And then he brought up this whole thing about a barbecue. He said, if you're not gonna go to the trip, can you at least come to this barbecue? Camp, I work at 1 to 9, I close. So then he said, well, you gotta find out some type of way because we need to spend time together, and it's just like we've been letting you get away with this too much. I mean, I was just like, let me get away with this too much. I see y'all all the time. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I spend time with my brothers a lot, and then I'm just saying, so you just gonna force me without a choice? And he said, I am giving you a choice. And then he started to say, and then I said, no, you're not. You're forcing me to be somewhere I don't want to be, and you're gonna force me to, give up my shift for that. Doesn't that make sense? He eventually came to realization, and he's just like, you know what, you're right, and you don't have to go on the trip either. And I'm like, yeah, right. So then I believe a week before the trip happened, I'm at work, my brother texts me, because, okay, it was originally supposed to be my brother, my sister, and my father. They were all supposed to go together, and my brother, he texts me at work saying, are you sure you don't want to go to Orlando? I don't think I'm going to make it, and I don't want a ticket to go to waste. And I'm like, no, yes. Now, at this point, even though I didn't want to go on the trip, you're talking about waste. If there's one thing I hate the most of all, is waste. You think I'm gonna skip out on possibly a trip, like a break from work and stuff, to go like there? I mean, like to like be at home, boring, and with my I mean, I would want to hang out with my friends, but like shit, this is Orlando we're talking about. Like the tropical side. I kind of thought about it. I was just like, you know what, fine, okay. Then my dad hears about this, and he's saying, well, we'll try to see if we could work out like a plane ticket for you. A lot of steps that I'm not ready for. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of information, a lot of progress that we have to make. Yeah, I didn't think that was supposed to go that way, but for some reason it did. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem right. So when he said that we have to figure out like how this is gonna work, yeah, now you're being a little too technical. So I decided to say, if it's too much of an issue and if it's gonna take a long time for me to situate it, fuck it. I do not want to go to that shit at all. Y'all have a great time. So when I said that, he apparently said, no, we'll just try to figure out. And I'm like, if it's too much of an issue, please leave it alone. So then the next day he said, yeah, there's nothing we could do about the plane ticket because you never ridden on a plane before. So, and I'm just like, plane? What does me riding on a plane before have to like do anything? I'm pretty sure TSA is not rocket science. They tell you what to do. Literally, they tell you what to do. My first time on a plane, you act like I'm some kind of kid. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I know like the whole thing, like the whole parents seeing you as kids ain't never gonna change. But it's just like, let me be a fucking adult for once. Like, I'm I think I can figure out how to get on a fucking plane. I mean, shit, he's saying my brother's name. Oop, 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 oop. Anyway, as I was saying, I was like, my brother knows how to fucking ride a plane, and he barely went on plane rides, so I'm pretty sure it's not rocket science. If he could do it, I could do it. But I didn't want to argue. I said if it was too much of an issue, then don't worry about it, right? So that's what I said. I said, okay, don't worry about it. He said, yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what are you apologizing for? Like, I already told you if it was too much of an issue, then don't do it. I don't need your fucking apology. No offense, but yeah, no, I don't need your fucking apology. Like, there's no reason for you to fucking apologize for what? What are you apologizing for? That's one thing I hate. I hate when people apologize, but for some reason it feels like they don't mean it. They just say it just to say it. They don't say it when they mean it for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he started saying sorry, and I'm like, didn't I tell you it's not an issue? Then I believe Friday hit. So Friday hit, I woke up, nobody was in the fucking house. When I tell you that was, peacefulness. Peacefulness, no sister, no father, no mother, because mother was at work. Mother didn't go, but yeah. So I was just chilling at the house by myself, you know, I was vibing, then I had to work, and I was just so fucking happy and shit like that. So, when, I'm trying to figure out, so I kind of like just, and I was paid, like, I got paid that day, so I was chilling. So, I believe I went to sleep. Then I woke up at 7 o'clock on a Saturday. Then I'm over here getting somebody texting me, and then somebody texted me some shit like, I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody texted me some shit like, do you have Cash App? And I'm like, yeah. So I send them my Cash App, and then, for some reason, my Instagram got hacked. And I was just sitting there like, what? How did my Instagram get hacked? Apparently somebody, or like, I didn't even click the link. But they got my number or like something, and they logged in with no effort. And I was just so confused because I was just like, how the fuck did y'all get through? Okay. So, they got to my Instagram, hacked it. I tried to get it back. Nothing was working. They already changed my email. They already changed my number. They fucking got through everything. So I was just, and by the way, Instagram, y'all is fucking weak as hell. You didn't even give me a chance to defend myself, because they told me that if, in order for you to like, change your email, you'd have to send it to your old email to verify it. They didn't do shit. They did not do shit at all. I should have turned that 2-step verification on. But anyway, there was that. Everybody was blowing me up, talk about, did your Instagram get hacked? I'm like, yes, it got hacked. It is what it is. So, never got that back. Then, eventually, I'm trying to think of what else happened this week. I worked all week. I'm not even gonna lie. I worked all weekend. I was working my little ass off. Ooh, yeah, I was working my ass off. They were texting me some shit about the trip. Glad I wasn't there because it just seemed cringy. It just seemed like all types of, just wasn't the vibe at all. So yeah, I think overall that's just pretty much it. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for who watched the video, who stayed and watched the whole video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, share, subscribe. Follow my new Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and with all that being said, fuck it, bye.